Dynamically speaking. Hydrodynamically speaking, watch out sipping, growing in, watch out reaping. As I sow in, what it'll go just in Aquarius. Hydrodynamically speaking, watch out sipping, growing in, watch out reaping. As I flow in, what it'll go just in Aquarius. With moisture, moisture seals that flow like wind blow. This is a breeze so simple, sprinkle natural mist with mystic. Then you can catch these droplets of speech like vapor. I can't wait to precipitate. Rapid rainfall floods the city gates, so litigate. Laws of nature flow from the Arctic past the equator. Say the words that immerse the universe with water. This outburst gets worse, it's a starter. Slaughter, you swimming in shoes made of mortar.
How you doing? I'm Mr. Batch. I'm here, and you're there. You've tuned in, and soon you're going to see a number up there to dial in. Once again, this is the Top Talent Competition. Let me tell you, folks, we've had some outstanding talent from this great city of New York come through here through these studios and bless me with their presence and their talent in order to bring you the finest of entertainment that we can bring for you, the viewing public. I'd like to thank everybody who always says that they like the show and just keep it moving. The mailman down on 38th Street and Madison Avenue, he stopped by. He said he liked the show. There was a gentleman on the, what bus was that, Joe? The 41? 41. That was a 41 bus, a brethren, big up to him. Who else? There were several other people that just said hello to us while we were on the road, and I'd like to thank you and keep watching the show. Tell all your family, just like I tell my friends. I said, look, you need to tune in and watch me because I'm more fun than Wayne Brady because you know me, okay? Because, hey, you do. Come on, I'm a local kid here, and we're bringing you the finest in entertainment, news, and all kinds of reports that there is, okay? We come on every Thursday at 10 a.m. live on Channel 68, and our repeat broadcast is on Sundays at 5 p.m. Hopefully you guys can catch us whenever they repeat us during the week, and you can sit back and enjoy the program. Now, Joe, where are we going to go to now? Are we just about ready? Yep. We're just about ready. Now, without further ado, is our first contestant on the Top Talent Competition.
What up, y'all? It's Mike Dibiasi, Murderville 914. That's what I'm repping, you know, doing it real large. Big up to the Bronx, net. This name, whoever thought, man, because I know a lot of people never thought that I'll be up here doing my thing like this, man. Big up the whole 914, 718, 212, everything. Yo, before I die, I'ma make sure my whole crew's laced. Platinum rollie with a blue face, in a new place, out in Endicott. Give them brick thicker than center blocks. Take them all to the Averex outlet and spend a night just on leather coats. Me and my team never broke, we getting cheddar now. Finally, rainy days looking better now. Beamers with the headers now, Ferraris with deep dishes, lakes to go fishing. On a star we was wishing to one day be sitting on more cream than Briars living splendid. Cupid with pendants and sapphires flooded out. A homie like me trying to bubble out of this broke life. I smoke all day but sell coke nights for notes like 50s, 20s, Bennies and Hamilton. School going back to snatching pocketbooks on Gramerton and Prospect. Never when I'm spitting like this. My hooks and voice gonna get me a Rolls Royce of my choice. Whoever thought he would've made it today with all them souls that was taken away, huh? Whoever thought the World Trade would've dropped on 9/11. Everybody's calling 9/11. Whoever thought he would be up in the sauce posing, son, with his neck, wrist, mouth, finger fully frozen, son. He bring a bill back on the map after 10 years. I read fairy tales and that's what teach me to dream. Though my life ain't peaches and cream, I escape reality to have beaches and beams. Cars for each of the team. Finest tees with my heat in my jeans. Now my dreams are reality, so people is mad at me, talking about they wanna splatter me. Throw shots from the mag at me, I look like a ladder. Off me you won't come up, so when you come up, come with your gun up. When you run up, take a look at me now. Big chains over the bubble goose. Baby blue Burberry inside the bubble coupe, sitting on double deuces. I love to whip through the block where I got harassed by cops and bubble looses. Coming through the Villa, love 70-30. The titties out on the Lex, they want a Kennedy dirty. All white Tennessee jersey with the fitted to match. Whoever thought that I'll make it in rap? Whoever thought he would've made it today with all them souls that was taken away, huh? Whoever thought The World Trade when it dropped on 9/11. Everybody's calling 9/11. Whoever thought he would be up in the source posing, son, with his neck, wrist, mouth, finger fully frozen, son. He bring the bill back on the map after 10 years. Mike Dibiasi brought it back. Resolution for 2003: get my baby mother and daughter out of project housing. Screw getting thousands, cause I need M. These styles ain't equaling mills. Selling crack in public housing gon' equal a seal indictment, or a buying bus I'ma be fighting. No more ganja lighting, just letter writing. Jail ain't a part of the plan, but this eating's a must. You know my daughter's growing. I'm selling leaking dust. I haven't been selling this for weeks or months. I've been selling for years. My mom's lies, I've been telling for years. She know what I'm doing. She know I'm out here screwing my life up on the block selling that white stuff. But this year, I'm going harder than ever. I'm focused, minding money right, and I'm smarter than ever. These chickens want to pelt me, cause the team is all wealthy. I'm finally happy now, but the cards that God dealt me, whoever thought, man? It's a doobie. 914 Murderville finest. Holla. Your vote's right.
Yo, that's Mike Dibiasi from West Cheddar. West Cheddar. Did I get that right? That was West Cheddar, right? All right. West Cheddar. All right, we got that. That's live. All right, you heard how he kicked it. A little bit later on in the program, we're going to send up the phone numbers so that y'all can vote for the people that you're going to want to win to move on to the next round. We'd like to bring our condolences to the Hispanic community, and because on top of that, yesterday we lost Celia Cruz, the queen of salsa, the first lady of salsa. All right, 89, 87 years old. Great lady, great person. I'm telling you, I had an opportunity to at least be in her presence over the last couple of years, working with the other producers here at who produce programming here at BronxNet. They go to these galas, these functions, and the Hispanic community is so close. I mean, I felt the love when I went out there because I was a cameraman on one of these shoots. I was at a couple of the Primo Ace Awards. That is an award show for the Hispanic community covering everything from journalism to soap operas to artists. And I felt the love that was in the house with Miss Celia Cruz, an icon, great in her community, in the Spanish community. Lots of love. And, I mean, my condolences to her family, and also my heart goes out to the Hispanic community who's lost a great person. On that note, we have also lost Mr. Barry White over the last couple of weeks. Another icon in our community. As far as R&B, he brought a lot to the table. He gave us some great music over the years. A great man. Hey, I tell you, you know, a couple of... I tell you, anytime I heard a Barry White song, I thought I could carry a note. So my condolences once again, the In the Neighborhood family, Mr. Batch, and the entire posse here. If I go through all the names, it's a long list. And we have just lost two of the greatest icons in our community that we've seen over some years, and that was Mr. Barry White and Miss Celia Cruz. Our condolences out there. Before we get to the next one, look, I got to jump on this. A man got a ticket for having a cat. He got a ticket for having a cat. Now, come on, Bloomberg. Now, they're going to up the cameras from 50 to 100. Now, a man got a ticket for having a cat. Bloomberg is not in touch with the community, period, at all. He's a straight-up businessman. Everything he does is straight-up business, not with the human element, in there. Because I remember he made a statement of something like, we need to suck it up in order to continue and progress in this life. I'm going to tell you the truth. I feel that Mr. Bloomberg has imposed on my quality of life with all the Gestapo tactics that he has coming down. Like, I'm telling you right now, the 47th Precinct, which I'm a resident of up in that area, they do this racial profiling thing because they're rolling on brothers anywhere. Anyway, that's right. I said they are racially profiling. Now, a brother can't be congregating with some cats, talking it, kicking it on the corner without Popo driving by real slow and looking at everybody and then wondering, what's going on. Because I'm going to tell you right now, when they came to me and they asked for my ID, the next thing that they followed up with, do you have warrants? That's insulting to me. Very insulting to me. I'm John Q. Public here. Do you feel that the rapport between John Q. Public and the police are going to continue to be on good terms with Bloomberg having them to force out in order to squeeze every dime out of us? Come on, what happened to these guys from N1, WorldCom, et cetera, et cetera? Those corporate thieves who ran off with millions. Millions, I tell you, millions. Some of those monies we could have used here. Come on, they could have filed a lawsuit in order to get some money out of those guys because they had headquarters here in New York, which employed several thousands of people. Come on now. That would have been definitely one way in order to get some of the revenue back in here. I feel bad for that man who got the ticket with the cat. Now, come on now. They've never done that before. The guy was trying to hustle a couple of dollars beating on drums, and the cat was a little itty-bitty cat. If you look in today's Daily News, you'll see that, okay? I'm getting tired of this. It's like I said again, I'm going to repeat this again. Bloomberg has devised this way to make our quality of life a little bit rougher. I mean, you got to look around every corner. Even if you step out of your house, you got to watch out. There's no telling when the Gestapo might roll up on you and, hey, your fly's open, we're giving you a ticket. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it's like, whoa, hey, shoelaces is tied the wrong way, you're getting a ticket. You know, me and my man, we was going through the train station the other day over at 149th Street in Grand Concourse near Hostos, and this lady just happened to drop her Metro card, and the officer had made a comment like, ma'am, I hope you didn't drop your ID along with that Metro card. Hey, I said, on the way out of the turnstile, I said, look, lady, you better watch bending down to pick that up because you'll get a ticket. You're getting a ticket for everything, man. This is Ticket Town, USA. And I'm not talking ticket take parade down the canyons of heroes. You know what I'm saying, folks? It's costing, excuse me, it's costing John Q. Public more time in taking time off to go to the court and then having to sit up there. And it's costing a lot of money on both sides. Now, I think I had read someplace, I'm not sure, don't quote me on it, but it could be a possibility. I don't have the hard numbers in front of me, that it's probably going to cost more money to process the ticket and have the person come in than the actual price of the ticket. So Bloomberg, what's the trade-off? I don't even feel that my man's going to be a second-term mayor. That's it. He's out of here. I definitely ain't going to vote for him. I need somebody to understand and empathize with the common man and woman, which is us out here in the city. Okay, you got to be able to relate to us. You got to be able to relate to the struggles of what we have to go through every day. It's bad enough that the education system is failing our kids. They just came up with another Regents test, and all of a sudden our kids are confused on which test to take. Come on, guys, you got to get it right. You know, Bloomberg, you're spending all this money. You've got these top-notch people coming in to work with you. Come on, let's see if we can get these hiccups and bumps out of the way. It's criminal. It's criminal. Also, talking about criminal, that Marine guy with the 12-year-old. Now, yo, I'd catch a charge over that. You know what I'm saying? I would catch a charge over that. Come on, you. But then again, the little girl ran away. What are the parents doing? Come on now. It's somebody, you know, there's blame to go around everywhere. You got to take responsibility just about everywhere in all these aspects of this thing, because it's a shame that the little girl had to run off with this guy and the Marine, they traipsing around Europe like it's all right. I like what the feds did. They made the mom say nice things, and after they got her, she was like pissed, which is understandable because you didn't want to say anything to antagonize this guy and have your child. That would be even more detrimental. Even more detrimental. Whew. Joe, where we at? Oh, we got oh, okay. Now, I want to holler at Shorty over there on 170 on Webster, the crew that be out in front the bodega. As for you cats, who else I got to holler at, Joe? Yeah, I said him. I said anybody, because they be stopping me on the bus. I'd like to thank y'all once again. Who else do we have? What else we've got in the news? Oh, yeah, we've got that 86-year-old man mowing down a whole lot of people. That's sad. Well, you know what? I don't mean to laugh, folks, or make light. You might think that I'm making light, but it's kind of, the guy goes down the avenue. Next thing you know, he plows through a supermarket. You got 8 dead, right? Scores injured. And what are we going to do to safeguard that once you're elderly and you want to keep driving, let's see if your skills are still commensurate with those that are out on the road, right? Because I think I read a number somewhere like the elderly population make up like 7 or 9% of the drivers in the United States, but they account for 14% of all fatalities in the United States. Now, that's kind of a rough set of numbers there. It's kind of definitely a rough set of numbers. You must excuse me. It gets kind of hot in here. Sometimes you guys see me sweating, and the lights just be like just kicking it, you know, and I start cooking like a chalupa. What else do we have, Joe? Oh, yeah, that's right. I'd like to say what's up to UDC, Adrian Armstrong and the rest of the crew up at UDC. They had their Old Timers Day, the weekend of the 12th. I also like to say what's up to Seth and those guys over at Magenta. They started their basketball program. I'd like to say what's up to my man for WCGA, Kenneth Terrain, and they have their tournament going at Eastchester and Gun Hill Road. Big up to you guys. Also, I was over there by Gun Hill Projects, and they running their Unlimited tournament. Man, you guys got to come out there and see them guys doing their thing. I was watching Sports Center the other day, and they were talking about LeBron James, and I forgot that other guy's name who was last year's phenom. You guys know him. He's from Brooklyn? Yeah, Lenny Cook. Now, they had showed a clip of last year's ABCD camp. Yo, Lenny Cook was putting it on him. He was doing a crazy crossover. LeBron James didn't. But what happened was LeBron scored 20-something and Cook only scored 9, which means it's like, whoop. You know, and his skills went from, his notoriety went from driving around an H2 to his friends giving him rides. Now, there's something wrong with that, folks. There's definitely something wrong with that. Now, the gentleman Lenny Cook, talented as he is, there should have been some people to really help him along. But I had liked what I had seen on the Sports Center piece that they did on him. One of his friends said once he got the money, that was it. Come on, guys. You got to stay true to yourself. I know it's about the money. The money is going to help you eat, live, progress, get what you need, but you can't let it go to your head and make you think that you've made it. You haven't made it yet. You know, you've made it when you've gone to a couple of all-star games and going to a couple of championship games. That's when you've made it. But until you get to that point, he was drafted, had a cup of coffee with the Supersonics, and then was cut by a couple of places. And now he plays for the Brooklyn crew in the developmental league for the developmental league for the NBA. All righty then. Before we come up with anything else, we're going to segue to a little piece of video while we set up the studio for your folks. This is Mr. Batch in the Neighborhood live every Thursday at 10 a.m., Channel 68. The repeat broadcast is on Sunday at 5 p.m. on Channel 68. Don't touch that dial.
Anthony Washington. We got a lot of people here tonight, so I'm only going to do one poem. I do a lot of hip-hop oriented poetry, so I don't know, is anybody into hip-hop at all? Okay. If you are, you'll like it a lot. If you're not, you'll still like it. So it's about the girls that dance in the video. It's called I've Got Rhythm. Music video was a new sensation, and among the millions of people gathered around their television, I looked on with admiration as a new form of entertainer was discovered. It seemed behind every star was a woman of glamour. And in my dreams, it was me wearing those gold earrings and painted on dreams with enough rhythm to make the crowd scream. Yeah, that was my inspiration. Only after a few auditions, I came to the conclusion that what I was living was no dream. I wanted the part of fly girl, home girl, or black queen, but they only had roles for slut, hoe, strippers 1 through 5, and gold diggers 1 through 15. See, but I know I'm better than the rest of them. I've had a full curriculum, plus I've got rhythm. And that's when they told me, I understand you have education, but rhythm is no longer the main qualification. Oh, you didn't know that in this business a woman's worth is not based on skill, but on her body measurements? You can get liposuction, breast enhancement, a nip here, a tuck there. Don't worry, There's no reason to fear. Just look what it's done for little Kim's career. I am representative of hundreds of women in search of their big break or new beginning. While Dave Myers, Hype Williams, music, television make millions, I am paid just a fraction. Yet still when they call action, I'll stand at attention. I won't say stop as you remove my bikini top or as you douse my cleavage with an alcoholic beverage. I'll lie and tell you it's an enjoyable experience, even a privilege to be in your presence. I'll tell you your obesity is sexy and that your gold teeth are a fashion statement, just until I receive proper payment. Or until we get that shot where I back that thing up, drinking champagne on a yacht, swinging from a pole, trying not to fall. I'll pretend I'm at your beck and call. Turn around so you can see that thong, 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 thong. Oh, so you think I'm wrong? Or maybe you feel sorry for me when it's you who should be worried. Cause while you think you're immune, your children stay tuned and pretty soon they too will be consumed. Your son transformed into hip-hop's prodigy. He fails reading and writing but got an A in misogyny. Disrespect for women is his ideology. Dump them, thug them, leave them, never issue an apology. And as your daughter stares at her reflection, all that she will see is imperfection. By the time she's 12, will she know how to control herself around that 30-year-old pedophile who notices her style? Or will she feed into low self-esteem, engage in sexual behavior before she's mentally stable? The results of my implication, another generation that looks for gratification through penetration instead of seeking a healthy relationship. Love, respect, matrimony is just not hip. It's all about big pimpin', spending cheese. So what are you gonna do? Please. You'll do nothing while my message spreads like a disease. You'll pretend everything's fine, and then you'll wonder why there's a moral decline. Keep watching, and I just bet you my rhythm is gonna get you.
All right, we're back. I'm here, you're there. This is the In the Neighborhood program coming to you live from the studios of BronxNet on the lovely lush green campus of Lehman College. Was that a brochure call? Yeah. That sounded like a brochure. Well, if you notice right now, we didn't come right back with somebody right behind Mr. Dibiasi. We seem to be having some problems here getting the artist into the studio. Well, guess what? Like with any competition, if you don't show up by the time tip-off, kickoff, or play ball is called, guess what? You lose. You forfeit, okay? So right now, it looks like, barring anything foreseen, and it looks like almost that Mr. DiBiase is going to be moving to the finals next week with Nunzi and CY, barring anybody running in right now and kicking up their track. This is subject to change because we're live, okay? But so far, that's how it looks, folks. We've still got some time left here in the studio. We got one what? Oh, hey, wait a minute, folks. Somebody said, just like in the newspaper business, hold the presses, okay? Hold the presses. It seemed like somebody just busted through the door like they was Superman trying to put on. So that's being a little bit premature for Mr. DiBiase. Is that right, Joe? Which means that, hey, we're going to have a little bit of competition here. This is what I like, you know? That's what I like. We like some competition. We don't like to see it go by default, okay? So, Joe, what do we... Oh, I am not going to sing, folks. That's out of the question. I want to say what's up to Mrs. Holmes, Mrs. Anderson, Mrs. Whitaker. Hold on, let me get past the ladies first, okay, buddy? All these ladies out coming out are like a moms to me. And Miss, okay, Mrs. His name. Yeah, but I'm talking about the ladies first. I'm gonna get to the guys later. Let me pick up the ladies who used to slap me around and pull me by the ear and tell me, "Yo, if you ain't doing right, and I'm telling your moms or dads," and I'd be like, "No, please, don't, no, don't turn me in." You know. And where did I leave off, Mrs. Whitaker? Okay. See, now I forgot the ladies' names, but they all know who I am. Okay. They know. All right. Getting back to the program here. We're coming to you live every Thursday at 10 a.m. Repeat broadcast at 5 p.m. Channel 68. Now that I've gone through that, who's part of the crew here? I got a shout out working the set. I got what? I got the guys from Kingpin. Sid. I got. Oh, I'm sorry. Sincere. Sincere was on the phones last week. We got him down here in the studio. Then we got Al P. Right? Yeah. Word. Fam. We got my man Joe Grant, Michelangelo, our sports information director, Mr. Martin Cruz. And we also have in the studio with us today, working with us is one of my illustrious partners, Mr. Ed Robles. You know what I'm going to do when I get home and I watch this tape? I'm going to find out how many times I said All right? I can't stand it, even for myself. I've got to, if anybody has any suggestions out there of how I can stop doing the uhs, is it a pause? Do I take a breath? Do I strike a pose? Or what? This is killing me. I also like to thank Gwyneth, my man Josue, Joe, the engineer on duty who helps us out with this stuff. My man Dwayne Ferguson, he's the intern coordinator here at Bronxton. Fine gentleman and a great thespian. Okay, who else? Mr. Mike Blake, yo, fam, you family, Blake. Mr. Mike Blake, all right, from West Cheddar. Just in case y'all didn't know, Mr. Mike Blake is from West Cheddar, and the rest of the crew. We gonna call y'all out later. Yo, Blake, who's my man in the red top rolling with you today? Raheem from West Cheddar. Okay, I got you, Raheem. All right. Well, we already know you, man. You already you was up there already. Finest? No, who was Shorty Wop with us that day? Dread? That's what y'all call him? Philly Dread or Philly? Okay, Philly Dread from West Cheddar. He couldn't make it today or what? He couldn't roll with y'all? Oh, okay. I hear you. Hey, I'm not going to touch that one. Just in case, also, another thing coming up. And the minor league football team, the Bronx Bengals, you guys need to get in touch with them. The football season is getting ready to start right back up. All right, so let's play football. But, Joe, where are we? Okay. Now, folks, this is a true competition, and we're coming right back to the talent. Without further ado, here's the next person up.
so far away. I fell in love with you, baby, before the second show, and your guitar, and you sound so sweet and clear, but you're not really here with me, baby. It's just the radio, the radio. But don't you remember you told me you loved me, baby? You said you'll be coming back this way again, baby, 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 oh, baby, I love you, I truly do. Loneliness is such a sad affair, sad affair, and I can hardly wait to see you, baby, and be with you again. Make me come again. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on back to me again, baby. I wanna be everywhere you are. But don't you remember you told me you loved me? You said you'll be coming back this way again, baby. Oh my baby, 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 baby. Oh, baby, I love you. I truly do. Yeah. You know I love you, girl. Yes, I love you. It's alright, oh baby. It's alright now. Keep it right there, there.
Oh, man, that was a beautiful rendition. Oh, and what a beautiful rendition of that tune, man. Okay. I tell you, I'm a frustrated singer. If not, I'd get up in that competition, but I'm an old rapper, hip-hop kid from way back. You give me some blues, maybe I can probably do a blues tune with a harmonica or something like that. Phone lines are up? Are we taking the voting, or are we going to take a phone call? We're going to take the voting? Okay, we've got Mr. Dibiasi, and then we have Sidney. And Lady Sabb, come on down. Phone lines are open for the voting. Phone lines are open for the voting. And of course, I'm joined on the set by the most beautiful and talented one, Miss Lady Sabb.
I just love him. Good morning, everybody. How you doing? I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Listen, we're doing the best that we can, and these guys are awesome. So we want you to tune in, vote, and don't forget, it's only one vote per phone number, okay?
Okay, so the phone lines are open. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. Can't complain.
Okay, how's the poetry thing coming?
Oh, great, great. Listen, guys, I want you to know we're going to be at Yours and Ours on August the 1st. We've got a great show for you, live band. And then on August the 3rd, we'll be premiering at Bronx BBQ. So please come out and support. We guarantee you're going to have a sure shot good time. It's going to be great.
All right. And talking about my Talent Showcase Network, which I'm part of with here. This is a very impromptu thing. I just made this up on the fly. You know that, right?
You did great.
There's only a few people that, I like to stay networking with, and we show much love, and we network, and that's my man, Kamaya from 50/50 Entertainment. Kamaya from 50/50 Entertainment. Anytime you guys see something that he's doing, y'all got to participate, check it out, and be there. And also, guess what? Tickets are available for the event at the Apollo. Now, in order to get those, you're going to have to, at the end of the show, get the phone number for Rose Records, and they'll give you all pertinent information on how to attend the Apollo August 23rd. I think it's the 23rd. I'm going to have to check that date before we come back. But in August, the Independent Record Label Festival, underwritten and sponsored by Rose Records, it's their 10th one.
Yes. 10th annual.
10th annual. They've been doing this for a while now, so they're not kidding. They're also going to have, like, before the main competition, they're going to have the shorties. That's right. They're going to have the shorties doing their thing also prior to when the grown-ups get out there start, shaking their legs.
That's right.
Okay, so that's my man Kamaya from 50/50 Entertainment. He's doing his thing. We have the Rose Records thing going down at the Apollo in August. We also have Lady Sabb on. Say those dates again.
Don't forget, August 1st at Yours and Ours, guys, and August 3rd at Bronx BBQs. We're going to blow that place up, y'all. Come on down and enjoy yourselves. It's going to be a great time.
All right. Joe. Who's that? Oh, okay. See, I'm trying to. We're taking the signals here. I don't want them holding up giant placards and whatnot, and you'll see the shadows over here. But you know what we're going to do right now while these phone lines are open? You're voting for either Sidney or Mr. Dibiasi to go to the next week for the finals. The finals next week will be, so far as we have it, is CY and Noonzy. We're going to find out who's going to make it from here. This is the In the Neighborhood program, which airs every Thursday, 10 a.m. live, and Sundays is the repeat broadcast at 5. Did I say 10 a.m.? I said 10 a.m.
Yes, 10 a.m.
Listen,
guys, we want you to know it's an opportunity of a lifetime, so please participate. Pick up the phone and dial. We'd appreciate it.
All right. But without further ado, we're going to leave you with this little video piece of a group that came through here and was doing their thing, and we'll be right back at you. Vote.
Once upon a time there was nothing but time, and time was all there was. Then came the word and everything heard about everything else in the world. And it really didn't matter much till someone wrote it down. And the man came along, decided right from wrong, and tried to label everything he saw. Then it all got a little confusing, and it's still that way today. So when push comes to shove, you gotta rise above. You gotta do the very best that you can. You gotta make like the greats, you never hesitate. You gotta listen to the beat of your drum. Listen to boom, boom, boom. Now we all got ears ears, but not everybody hears. Still others think they hear better than most. They're just too busy to listen. They got their mind on their mission. They're just conditioned like Pavlov's dog. It's a constant flow of hand-me-downs. Don't wonder if they fit. We just shuffle along to that same old song, the one they played the last 1,000 years. And you knew it was bound to happen. Someone stepped on someone's toe. So when push comes to shove, you gotta rise above. You gotta do the very best that you can. You gotta make like the great and never hesitate. You gotta listen to the beat of your drum. Listen to boom, boom, boom. Yeah, when push comes to shove, you gotta spread love. You gotta do the very best that you can. You gotta make like the great and try to elevate. You gotta listen to the beat of your drum. Listen to bum, bum, bum. Listen to bum, bum, bum. Listen to bum, 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 bum. Listen to bum, bum, bum.
Alrighty then. If you had liked that, if you really like that, now come on now, this is the Bronx and we're an eclectic bunch. Because remember now, this is the home of hip hop, the birthplace of rap. Now, as you already know, we're not avert, not adverse.
There you go.
All right, we're not adverse to rock and roll.
There you go.
Come on now, if you like the way music is being played, because remember Joe last week was talking about go-go? Yeah, go-go. In the live music? Now, think about this. Live music, a band, rock and roll, live music. Guess what? We're having a band from Australia come in here on August 14th, an Australian band. And now, if you can get the flavor of these guys kicking it, come on now. Jimi Hendrix, Little Richard, Clapton, all those folks that we're talking about as far as musicians are, I love them. I know there's a lot of people out there that love music also, that loves instruments being played. Now, once again, on August 14th, we're having Harlequin, and they're a group from Down Under. Oi, 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 oi.
From the Outback.
From the Outback. And also, we're going to have on August 7th, Miss Sharon Aarons running for one of the judge seats here in this borough. We're going to have her come in here, and we're going to interview her, and we're going to talk to her. Not more like an interview, because we don't do that like how the other people do it, sit up there and like, well, the issues say, we're like, you know, if you're going to vote for these people, we're going to have a conversation, and we're going to talk to them and feel them out. That's how you feel them out. You talk to them, you have the conversation, you hit the issues. You just don't bang them in the head with a question like, well, then what do you think about? Come on, let's get the feel for the people. Because when you talk to them like that, like, you know, you're having an icicle or popsicle or something like that, you know, it's great. And that's Miss Sharon Aarons, right? Sharon Aarons running for the judgeship on August 7th. I want you folks to dial up. The phone lines is open for the voting. All right, we're going to give you a vote tally shortly. All right, we're going to give you a vote tally shortly. Now, once again, give us a call. We'd like to hear what you have to say about the man getting a ticket, Celia Cruz passing away. Also, you hear me going again?
Uh-huh.
I can't stand that. I can't stand when I do that.
He's trying real hard, guys.
You know what? I think about that so much. That's probably why I keep doing it.
Exactly.
I keep doing it. Okay, once again, the rules for this is the winner from today will appear next week for the finals. And in the finals next week, we have so far is Nunzi and CY.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to find out who goes there. Now, after the winner from the finals will come back and have a half-hour showcase here, kicking it with Mr. Batch Live, and we're going to be calling up some of their friends and family and hear what they have to say about them doing their thing. Once they go from there, they will also be appearing at the Apollo in August at the Independent Record Label Festival, which means that now that you can, it's available. Tickets are available. That's all I can say. Tickets are available. You either go through Rose Records or the regular channels in order to procure that. See, I can only say but so much stuff before they start saying that I'm soliciting.
Unfortunately, that's true.
You know, so I can only say but so much, you know. Get in touch with them to find out how you can get there. Okay, we've got Sharon Aarons on the 7th, and she is running for one of the judgeships seats here in this great borough of the Bronx. We also are having Harlequin, the Down Under band, live band. We're going to bring live band music. See, understand this here on the In the Neighborhood program. We bring history to... I got a call? I got a call. Is this a historic making call? Hello, phone caller, are you there?
Good morning, Mr. Batch.
Good morning. Who do I have on the line?
My name is Ronald Anderson from college.
How you doing? How you doing, Ronald Anderson? How's everything?
Good
I'd
morning.
like to say good morning to you and Miss Lady Sabb. She looks so beautiful. I'd like to take her to Botanical Gardens with all the flowers.
Oh, man, that is...
Thank
oh.
you so much. God bless you. That made my day, darling.
Thank you. About that ticket, you know, that's ridiculous, man. With a man with a kitten? I mean, come on. That's when you get to the point now you go outside, like Mr. Batch said, you scared to looking at the police. It's so rude today. You can't even ask them questions, man. Like, you know, back in the days, you asked some questions if you got lost, you know, where to go. Now they just picking on you for every little thing. You're scared now they gonna have a, when you gonna drink beer in Coney Island. But if they catch you with a beer in the Bronx, in the bag, they're ready to arrest you. They'll lock you up for any little thing. They need to get rid of this mayor, man.
You don't even have to have a beer now. You just got a brown bag, baby. That's it.
Ladies, Mr.
That's
Nope,
right.
nope, you
Make
can't.
Black people always wrong, this and that. It's getting ridiculous, man. What is
Yeah.
this man doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, the police don't have no respect for the neighborhood.
No, they don't. They don't. Not like back in the old days. I
They
mean,
ran into another man's house, and then you hear about this other man that killed. I mean, he died or something. They didn't have no warrant. They ran into his house somewhere.
oh, the gentleman who had, I think he had a seizure after being in custody.
Yeah.
Well,
They're in your house now.
I'm not too sure about that, so I'm not going to comment,
Yeah.
too much on that something. Unless I have a working knowledge or something, then I'll be able to speak about it.
Right.
But if not, if not, I'm gonna leave that alone.
But you know what I wanted to say? I think that it's just not enough for us on the outside, to deal with the police department. Those that are in the police department, we have to appeal to the conscience of those that are also in the police department and big up the good things that are done. Like that young boy, they took his bicycle, and the police officers got together and they furnished a new bicycle for him.
That's a good
Thank
one.
God, sir.
Oh yeah,
That's a good one.
that's
yeah,
a good
you know
one.
what I mean? And we
You know
need
what?
to continue to big up the good things
We
that are
could
being
big
done.
that up. We could big that. Definitely needs to get bigged up. Something like that.
Yeah.
Because with the they got the yin and the yang, the good and the bad.
That's right.
So that
You don't know who. I mean, every time I know, Mr. Batch, I know if you see a police officer, just like I do, I ain't smiling at him. First, you don't know who to trust.
That's right.
You don't know.
That's
I'm
right.
not smiling. I'm watching for
That's
every
right.
little
That's
detail,
right.
and I'm covering myself.
But if
That's
we
it.
make it acceptable and we make it so that they know that this is all we expect from them, they have no reason to change. But if we're going to give props to those or honor to those whom honor is due and acknowledge those that do good things, there'll be more officers trying to do good things.
That's right.
That's right.
All right, Ronald, man, I'm gonna have to let you bounce. Who do you want to holler at before you go?
I'm going to holler at you in the neighborhood, 10 o'clock every Thursday.
Bless your heart, baby.
All right. Thank you. Stay blessed. Peace. All right. Okay, do I have another phone caller?
Right here.
All right, who's on the line?
Rasheen.
Rasheen!
I've been wondering
Yo,
where you are,
kid.
baby.
I forgot about me. You know what I mean?
Nah,
Never.
man, yo,
I support that show,
fam,
You know I
fam.
love you.
I've been listening to good things. I want to get, you know what I mean? A
Fam.
shout out to Mama Dukes. I went to see Mama Dukes, and I saw Mama Dukes on Jazzariah, and I saw my sister, my queen from Apollo, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're supposed to make the final. I was giving my support for all of them.
Yeah, Malika.
Rasheen, yo, brother, my man. We've had so much stuff going on since we've done this competition. I feel really bad that we've kind of like miscommunication, but we are still going to stay in touch, all right?
Yes, yes,
You're involved with
yes.
Lady Mossab here
Yes.
doing the showcases, and there are things that we still going to do, okay, fam?
Congratulate her, what she doing, I mean, to the BBQ, you know?
Hey.
I'm here to support, you know, because I put it down for you.
Oh, yeah, baby. You know you're going to be there.
All right, you know, I'll be there for you, know?
All right?
Definitely. You know you're on my top A list.
That's right. We got something special for you, Rasheen.
You know, as we
Yes.
continue to grow and get bigger, we'll be able to accommodate people with difficulty. You understand? Now, this is a brother here, you know, that he has he's physically challenged, and unfortunately, we don't have the resources to bring him in the way that we would like to bring him in.
would
But
love
he's
to, word.
definitely one that we wanted to have in the top talent competition. So as we continue to grow, you know, and you continue to support us, we'll be able to accommodate those that are physically challenged. But we love you, my brother. And
Word.
we know you are not talently challenged. That's for sure.
That's word.
I just want to let y'all know, right? I told y'all my mate, I was going to some of the basketball tournament, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's talk about that.
I happened on the 26, right? On the 13600 between Alexander and Willis Avenue, right?
Okay.
Bronx News 12 going to be here. The Bronx President going to be here.
All right.
Gonna make it happen, you know what I mean?
That's my man.
You know? And y'all want to come out, you know what I mean? Show your support.
Definitely.
All right?
Definitely,
Okay,
baby.
let's hear that once again. What's the date?
July 26th.
July 26th. What's the address?
It's on 136th Street between 135th, like off the Willis Avenue Bridge between Willis and Alexander Avenue. It's a
Okay,
park.
136 Willis and Alexander. And that's your basketball tournament that you're having for the kids, right, Rasheen?
Old Timers Day reunion, yeah.
And your old timers day.
Beautiful.
Reunion, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Beautiful.
Right? So we got a lot of love, a lot of food, a lot of fun. Everybody come out and enjoy themselves. Right?
Definitely.
All right, baby. Then we're
All
going to
right.
bring a lot of love.
Anybody you want to holler at before I let you go?
Just holler at the world, you know what I'm saying? Everybody keep, I mean,
Yo,
come
he's
together, you know?
God bless,
you
baby.
blessed, man. You are blessed.
That's a conscious brother.
All right, peace. Joe, I got another phone caller. You are. Hello. The phone lines will be closing in 1 minute for voting. Who's on the line?
My name is Walla. How are you?
How you doing? Hold it. What part of the Bronx you calling from?
I'm from Riverdale.
Okay, what would you like to say?
I just want to say about Bloomberg, this gentleman here, no one should have voted for someone so rich And like you said, I believe he is a Nazi. He doesn't care about anyone but himself. He isn't even married. You know, he doesn't even know what he wants to be doing. Treating everybody like puppets. You know, God be with him because he's going to have a miserable long going out. We're just a joke. Everybody's just a game with him. I pray for him dearly. Because he needs some help, some blessings, because everything is just like a game. We got puppets moving in Manhattan, Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn, and the cops are right in his pocket doing everything. I thought Giuliani was bad.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? But your show is very positive, and this is the first day I ever watched it.
Oh, first time?
Yes, sir.
Do you know we come on every Thursday at 10 a.m.?
Yes, okay, well, I'm going to be there from now on.
All right.
You, and you're very positive.
Thank
and
you.
I hope to meet you one day in person.
You will.
have a lot of my blessings and a lot of sponsors. You keep on doing what you're doing for our people.
Thank
God
you.
bless you. That's
Thank you.
beautiful.
Thank you.
God bless you.
We appreciate the support.
appreciate
Zoe.
That's cool.
Who you want to holler at before I let you go?
I'd like to holler out to Zoe, Sabb, and Pete Rock and the whole crew. And God bless Rock. We miss him very much.
All right.
All
Peace, my
right.
brother.
Peace.
God bless.
God bless, man.
All right. Thank you.
Next call.
All right. Next call. Are you there? I'd like to big up CB and Pete. And then I see over there on Southern Boulevard down in South Bronx. I want to big up to you guys. Who do I have, Joe?
Iana Jackson.
No. Wait a minute. Hold up.
Oh, no.
No. Hold up. The phone lines is closed, right?
Dead.
Okay.
No. 30 more seconds.
Okay, we got 30 more seconds because why? Do I make that announcement?
Yeah.
It's right now. It's a draw. We need a tiebreaker, folks.
Come on, y'all.
We need a tiebreaker.
Come on.
We need a tiebreaker. Joe, what's going on?
30 seconds.
30 seconds. We need a tiebreaker.
We got 30 seconds to break the tie. Come
break
on,
the
y'all.
tie. What are we gonna have to do? Okay.
I have no
wow. I have no idea. Okay.
That's a good
All
one.
right, Admiral Kirk. We're gonna have to do this like the 18th.
Call. You have the next call.
Phone call. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
And how you doing? What's your name?
My name is Iana Jackson.
And what part of the Bronx you calling from?
Willis Avenue.
All right.
What would you like to say?
Yeah, I was calling in behalf of Rashid. That's my brother, my bigger brother.
All right. Yeah.
Good man, very positive rapper. We
Yes, he
haven't
is.
in years.
Yes, he is.
So I was calling to big up Rashid from his little sister. And the problem is, if y'all have a problem, I will carry him to where he has to
Oh,
go.
bless you,
bless your
sweetheart.
heart, dog.
Bless you, baby. I wish you could.
I
wish you could. We really want him here. We do.
We're going to stay in touch with that, all right, sister
We're going
girl?
to do something where he can get to. Believe that.
All right?
Okay,
We're going to make sure that happens,
okay.
all right? Anybody else you want to holler at?
Yeah, I want to holler at my mother.
And hold up, wait a minute.
My son Malik Jackson.
Wait a minute, hold up. Before you go to the other names, what's your mama's name? Everybody said they want to say what's up to mom.
Matt Richardson.
Okay,
The
that's
lady of
beautiful.
my life.
All right. God bless you, baby. God bless. That's right. Give her flowers while she's still here.
okay. We got
1 minute left.
okay.
Phone lines is dead.
Phone lines
listen.
is dead. What is it? A draw?
Hold on.
Come on, we need to find out who goes to the finals.
While they're doing that, listen, I want to say hello to Mission Connect.
Leave it.
All right, they're up on Magenta between Holland and Kruger. Kids, take your kids out there. They're there from 1 to 4. These people came all the way from Albany, Mississippi to make things happen for the kids in the Bronx. They're out there with clowns, balloons, free gifts. Come on out, everybody.
20 seconds.
20 seconds left, and we're gonna have a decision for you folks come next week. This is good.
20 seconds.
All right, I'm out of here like I stole something. Stay blessed. Peace. Sidney.
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 Yeah.
Oh!
Quick, maybe
Quick,
you can show your
Sidney,
face. Come on, run.
Come down, run around the side over here.
Come on over here, Sidney.
Quick, kneel down. Kneel down.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, kid.
Congratulations.
All right. All right. Yo, we gonna see y'all.
All right, y'all.
Hey.
It's Nunzi, CY, and Sidney.